Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be showing you where we demonstrated the Baumalight FMP260 flail mower. This flail mower is probably the heaviest duty flail mower that I've ever seen built for, say, a subcompact tractor or a compact tractor. This thing is built like a tank. Full transparency, we are demonstrating this flail mower, and like everything else that we demonstrate on our channel, we are not told what to say and we don't tell you to buy it. We just work it as hard as we can, probably harder than most, and show you the results. We'd like to thank Baumalight for placing trust in us to demonstrate it, and also placing faith in their own product by putting it on our channel without any stipulations as to what we can say about it. That's pretty bold. For our first test of many to come, we used it to mulch up this corn. If you've never mowed corn before, it's a pretty tough crop to mow. But before we get too far down that road, let's talk about how it came in. The flail mower came in a nice crate, and we took it out of the crate and immediately start doing our maintenance checks per the manual on board. There was a little bit of confusion on my part, but I didn't realize that there was a plug and they had removed the grease fittings and put them in and stowed them away. And then when you want to grease it, you pull the grease fittings back out and put it in there. That way you're not beating the grease fittings off as you back into something. I have knocked off a few grease fittings already on some of my other implements. This flail mower has two options for cutters. It has a traditional type hammer and these type of Y cutters as you see here. These are not like the most of them. Most Y cutters are really light duty. These are heavy steel. I mean, very heavy steel. And you'll be surprised, just as I was later on in the video, where we run over some pretty good size logs. I don't want to say logs, but big sticks for sure. Now let's get back to that first test. As I said in the past, the corn is a really hard crop to mow using a rotary cutter or flail mower or any other type of mower. I've seen people even try to mulch it up with finish mowers. I thought this mower did really well with the corn and wasn't very much left. I'd like to know what you think. If you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Tell me how you think it does. Now, I'm going to tell you up front, I thought it did pretty good, but I'm going to sit back, be quiet, and let you watch it for a little bit, and you tell me what you think. This was the first time we just mowed grass with it, and it's not really great grass. It's probably as much weeds as it is grass, and it's really dry, not that high. So this is not an impressive mowing. However, we did take the flail mower into a pasture, and we show that later on in this video, so if you'll stick around for that, I think that probably is a better showing. All things considered, I think it did pretty well on this dry grass. I mean weeds. The FMP260 I would consider to be farm grade. This is something that you're going to be able to use like for the rest of your life. It's built much heavier than most implements that you find at your box stores or just most implements in general. This thing is made to do this every year for the rest of your life. As with any wooded area, you're going to have to either get off your tractor and pick up some sticks and limbs, but in this case we use the Flail Mower Mulcher, and you don't have to get off of it for these size sticks and limbs. You just mulch them up into little toothpicks. Back the tractor off into the woods, and as you can see from the left, there's a pile of sticks. That pile of sticks went all the way across. Unfortunately, Tanya tried to video it, but it was so dusty, and if a fog bank of dust came up, you couldn't see it, so I could only show you the results. This is where we took it over into the little pasture. It has a lot better quality grass, and even though it's still pretty poor, we hadn't had rain in like 40 days. I'm really excited to get some rain and also to see how it cuts wet grass, because dry grass is very hard to cut. But all things considered, it looks almost like a finish mower. Stay tuned to the end of this video. Tanya got the drone out and was flying it around, showing us mow with this thing, and it gives it a neat perspective looking at it from above. She got some pretty close-up shots too. It's easier to follow it. Once you get it dialed in, you can really move on with this thing. I was mowing in mid-range, and I was probably going 5-6 miles an hour. It could go faster if the ground was smoother.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, wanna hear that train. There she comes, won't you get on? Won't you get on board? falling leaves, like the breeze, won't you blow on?
Hey, thank you for watching our channel. I hope this video has been entertaining and informative. We'll be doing a lot more testing with this flail mower in the future. God bless and have a great day.
Take a sip, I'ma pack my grip, one more trip.